Ooh, anyway. Welcome to my perspective. We just following up from the last topic with King Nate. We got
I'm
King
out
Nate, we got
here.
JC, we got Shardae's back. Um,
Hello.
so I'm gonna reiterate the last question. The question was from a guest of ours. Why do some men want to be fathers but complain about doing their job? About doing the job. Um, as you saw in the last episode, me and Nate, we had a little conversation about it, but I feel like to get a woman's perspective is always the best thing. And I think I would like to hear from Sharday from that question that I had.
Oh man,
So
straight on the spotlight.
you want to speak on that?
Yes, I would, but
You don't sound
so
as loud as you
it's
should.
um.
Can't
Other
hear
than
nothing
that,
you saying.
can you hear me?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh shit.
I would like to touch bases on that because I've been in this, well, somewhat in it, somewhat currently in that situation. And it's like, it's a lot of good men out here that don't even have the opportunity of having that moment of being a dad. And then you have moments
You talking about
like,
niggas that shooting blank?
no, I'm talking about
Oh,
just
That's what that
want
sound
to
like.
be there, period, and just be like a sperm donor. And then you have the ones that actually want to be there and want to do things for their kids, but at the same time, the baby mom just don't want nothing to do with it or put in the block into that situation. But then you have the ones that do want to be a dad. I mean, that want to be a dad or claim that they want to be a dad, but don't actually want to put in the work as being a dad.
So
Like that.
I'm listening. Nathan's question, following up what you just said, was what 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 was the Nate? You want to ask it?
What ain't that nigga doing that you feeling that way? Clearly, because that type of question that you asked was like was,
So
was more of like a personal, like it touched something. So I feel like that you talking you asking a question from a deep spot. So it was like, what ain't you getting?
the one thing I didn't understand or didn't get was like, you asked for this. It ain't like I brought it to your attention. It ain't like it's something that I was like, I made up in my head and we like, let's do it. No, you brought it to my attention. You agreed upon it, but now it's starting to bother you because it's consistently. It ain't like something that you can just turn off and turn on. Like, no, this is going to be something that's consistent. You're going to stick to it. And if you don't stick to it, then we're going to make sure you do.
So what I'm getting from this is y'all plan to have a baby, and when you gave him the baby, he like,
He
damn, I
was
gotta do this all the time.
No. So
That's what you
right
got for me.
now,
Like,
now I'm in a, right now I'm just trying to work on like
real.
co-parent. So the whole co-parenting thing that's going on between my situation or whatever.
don't blow yourself up too much. It's online.
Oh,
No, it's cool. I look just disclosure. I don't want nobody
Right.
showing up
I mean,
because
I
I see the little camera in the corner.
I know,
No face, no
just
case.
saying.
So I'll switch my voice up real quick. Okay, I'm listening.
but
I've been screwed on.
I'm in
Yeah,
a process of trying to learn how to co-parent, and I'm getting that process as it go. Especially when it comes down to two parents in one household. Like I said, it's I'm trying in a way just like I'm allowing her to see a different side of both perspective. Especially when it comes down to her being spending time with me, her spending time with her dad, whatever the case may be. But it's like I shouldn't have to sit here and hear you complaining about doing something that you are supposed to do as a dad or as a mom, regardless of the situation. Because I don't complain about my job. I do what I got to do. I get it done. I do the best that I can, regardless of how the situation plans out. And if it don't plan out for the best, I make sure it work out for her future, regardless. But long as I'm doing my best and she's doing her best, that's all that matters.
I have a question. What's the scenario of him complaining about having to do something when it comes to his child? Because I'm trying to understand. So, because initially
So
I thought
here's
we were talking
more
about having a baby,
the
right?
the whole complaining is the actual father thing, like helping her be the best she can be as in school and everything else.
What does that look like though? Like what does that? Is this his only child?
Well, this is the only child he has to take care of. Yes.
Okay, so and this is me being devil's advocate because I'm really pro, whatever, all that. So y'all gonna be like, oh, she on a different side this time. I'm just trying to understand because as a parent, right, when we our first child or the first time we're doing something that's different, we're learning, right? We need someone or somebody or a blueprint to kind of follow to kind of help us along the way. So you're saying you want him to help her be the best that she could be in school. What does that look like? What are those conversations between y'all two as parents saying she come home from school, she's at the table, she do her homework, she do it first, then I come in and review it with her, or like what is it that you're asking him to do? And do you feel like these are some things that he should know right off the bat to do, or he's saying I'm not willing to do them?
Well put. Well put.
It's like he don't have a problem doing it, but it's he's willing to do it, but he's complaining about doing it.
Like, maybe that's all people, right? I gotta go to work every day. I complain about that shit, but I gotta do what I need money.
That part I get, but you're not gonna bash me about the person I am for the fact you're not gonna sit here and lower my character for something that you have to do. Like, you're not gonna fault me for not being 100% when you know my schedule don't equal 100% of what I can give. I can only do as much, especially when I'm a single mom doing everything on my own.
Are you a single mom or a single woman when it comes to that child when he's helping you out with her? I'm just saying.
Ours.
Right.
I think sometimes we say like single moms, but if my child's father is actively helping me with my child, I'm not a single mom, I'm a single woman. That's two very different things, right? Because I don't need a dad. My child needs a dad. If my child dad is there on whatever basis we decide on, I'm not a single mom. I live in my house. We live in when it comes to parenting, I'm not a single parent because I have a father who is supporting and helping me with my child. I think we have this misconception that we're not together. I'm a single mom. No, like, sweetheart, you're a single woman. You're looking for a guy, a girl, whoever you're looking for, but the child's father is there. And I think sometimes we have these expectations because of who we are as women and as mothers. And unfortunately, we know it's not the same, right? So sometimes if a dad doesn't have his daughter or his son full time and it comes to homework, because even as a parent, like, you learned this shit in school. Like, why am I saying right next to you while you do it? The dad might want the same time. Like, was when you and the question might have been to your child. Was your mom sitting next to you while you did your homework? Because we as humans, we play one against the other.
And that's
so if your daughter saying my mom ain't sit with me, then what the fuck you expecting me to sit? You know what I'm saying?
Because that's what makes it crazy, because I will allow her to do it on her own. And then I'll go behind her to make sure that she do what she got to do and do it right. And whatever word or whatever she mess up on or whatever mistake she made, then that's something that we're going to study on.
Okay.
Because it's like, that's your problem. Like, I'm not going to study with you on something that you already know. That don't make any sense. You already know it, but we're going to focus on what you don't know.
Okay.
You having problems.
So it sounds to me like
it's like he's there. It's like he's there and he is helping, but at the same time, it's just like he want more from me from the time that I'm here, because sometimes my daughter will act oblivious towards that. She don't know what she's doing, or she'll act like she know, but she don't know. But at the same time, she'll be clueless. But I'm like, I do go over the words where I do my part. I do make sure that she's doing what she got to do. I make sure I go over with her multiple times, and I do it as we walk into school.
Because I mean, I don't want to cut you off. But it sounds to me like you are looking for him to be the nurturing parent.
No, I'm not looking for him to be the nurturer. No.
That's what it
And I
sounds
think
like. It
it's
sounds
like
like
what I
um
want him to
your
do
daughter
is
needs help. Your daughter needs help with her
she's over,
homework.
she's over there.
I'm here. I'm here. I can do it, but I want you to do it.
If she's at my house, I'm doing my part when she's here. When she's at your house, you're doing your part while she's there.
But what if
Also,
you do
Don't
your part looks different than how you do your part in his house? I feel like sometimes, and it is confusing for a child sometimes, but I can't dictate what happens with my son in his dad's house because that's not my crib. I can say like, hey, these are certain things we do or don't do, and I would appreciate it if you would follow the same routine, right? I could say that. He could be like, nah, it's cool at my house. He can stay up till midnight, right? I can't argue with that. My son has got to, like, listen, when I'm with my pop, it's midnight and I'm with my mom's 8 o'clock. Like, that's something he got to manage. Or say,
right.
Dad, I really don't want to stay up till midnight. I think we have to, because you're saying he's complaining. I think and I could be wrong. It seems like for him, it's like, well, I'm going to do it my way. And she going to get it or not get it. And you're going to do it your way. And which it needs to be a balance and talk to the child. Like, hey, she has to kind of advocate for herself is what her dad is doing is not working for her. But coming from you, right, it's not going to hit the same because now it's a you issue and not a daughter issue, right?
Yeah.
I got a
It's
question.
like, well, since I'm not doing this and I'm not doing that and I'm not putting in enough work, but it's just like I'm doing the best I can with the time that I
Can
can.
I ask
No,
something?
hold on,
Especially
wait.
when I
I'm
have
sorry, Rick. All right. So with that, sure. You just said you're doing the best that you can, right? Well, the time that you have. Is he not afforded the same liberties to do the
Yeah,
best?
that's the reason why, and that's the thing that I'm like I saluted him for. Like, she doing good in school. We both doing the best that we can to our abilities when it come down to her. Her grades is improving. But my thing is like you can't keep trying to push me to do more when I'm only one person.
It sound
And
like
I have
it sound like I'm sorry. It sound like this nigga got mad control. Mad control. Like it don't even sound like he got control just over his daughter. He sound like he got mad control over you.
No, it sounds like the issue is not with him, but with her. It sounds like what she is saying is the dad is complaining about her not having the time to do the things.
Nah, that's not what I was hearing. I was hearing that
I'm
the
sorry, King
dad
Nate,
was
King
complaining
Nate, what are
that
you hearing?
he
What
feels
you
like
hearing?
she ain't doing
I
enough,
mean,
but
what
it sounds
I'm
like he's
hearing,
worried about what the fuck she doing.
what I'm hearing, resorting back to the original question. Resorting back to the original question. What I'm hearing is that you're upset that he does it his way and you do it your way. You want
no,
a
he's
little,
upset that
you
I
want,
do it my way.
you
I
want a
my
little
way.
bit more from him. You want a little bit more compassion from him, but you're not willing to give the same compassion back.
No, I
That's
give
what
that,
I'm hearing.
like this is the thing. I give it back because like I said, before everything, it was cool. I never had nothing to complain about. Like everything was working fine. Like she was going over there every Wednesday. Her grades was doing good. She was going to school on time, whatever the case may be. Now, I don't know what happened when she goes over there. Because once she go over there, like I don't know nothing. I don't even know, like I don't know. But all I know is when she go over there, she act like she didn't do nothing. Like nothing was done here. Nothing was like I absolutely did nothing.
Is she
And
doing
then,
good in school?
but
Is she
she doing good in school. She
doing good
getting
in
A's
school?
and B's. But
She
I'm
doing
like,
good in school. She doing good in school, right?
yeah.
She doesn't come home with any bruises or any stories that mom, dad, or his woman put their hands on me. She doesn't come home with none of those stories.
No, none of them stories. And that's the thing that blows my mind. It's like,
So
why
why
are
do
you
you
complaining to me about me needing to do more when ain't nothing's broken? Both of us are doing everything that we can do for her to be a better student. Both of
So
us are doing our best to make sure that she's doing good in school. We
okay,
are
so
all doing it in a different way, but at the same time, it's working for her.
So there's two sides to the story, right? There's the
Well,
truth,
two sides.
and there's yours, and there's his, right? That's the general
And the truth.
conversation, the general statement.
From three
Yeah,
sides.
his
I'm just
side is
wondering
like, I'm
what's
not doing
driving
enough, and
him
they
to
doing
come to
too much.
you and continue to
I'm
complain.
with you up there, JC. I'm with you up there, baby. I'm with you. I'm with you.
But what's driving him to complain about what you're doing that he's not doing that he wants from you? It's
I
got to be something that's driving him to complain, unless there's something deeper
No.
behind it, and he has something. Again, to
Or
me,
he
I
just
think he got
wants
too
something
much
to
control
complain.
over your feelings because you're deciding to spend too much time to explain shit. When if you know and you're confident you're doing what you're doing for your kid, I'm not explaining nothing to you.
It's nothing
I
to
do this for her so and so time. So equally, the stuff you doing for her is what you doing. It's nothing further than that. Her grades is improving. Half of that is yours. You're on you, and half of that is on him. There should be no further conversation. The fact that y'all want to bicker about who is
I learned to walk
making the
away. I'm
child
tired.
better, that's some fucked up shit. That's something the two of y'all need to figure the fuck out. Because two of y'all the problem then.
But I'm not even a problem. I sit here and I do what I gotta do. And I don't,
You fucked up right there. You fucked
well,
up right there.
Gotcha.
I
You fucked up
don't
now, right?
consider
None
myself
of
being
them fucked
a
up now,
problem.
right?
This
None
nigga-
of them fucked up now, right?
I don't
Pretty much.
consider myself being a problem because I don't complain about it. I just do what I gotta do and get it done, regardless. Now, if I'm not doing enough, then that would be that her grades would have showed different if I wasn't doing enough.
I hear you. But see, two things
But
you
he's
just
not
said wrong.
complaining
Two things
about
you
the
just said wrong.
daughter. He's complaining about
Me not doing enough.
Right, which is what I'm saying.
exactly.
Your response,
So
your
this
we're trying to
response is
figure
giving
out
him
because
fully your energy to sit here and prove the fact that you're not doing your job. When you
Right,
feel like you're
right,
doing your
right,
job, you know
right.
you gotta explain shit to nobody.
right. But here's the thing, like you
I
be
wouldn't
bugging
say
me out with
it's
that
a
shit.
job. I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, baby. I don't think it's a job. I don't think he's complaining about the job you're doing. I think he's complaining about something you're not doing.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah,
know,
but what
notice
am I
my
not
strike.
doing
I notice my
at the
strike.
same
Right, he's
time?
I don't
complaining
know.
about something you're doing as a woman that he sees with his daughter.
Well, as I wouldn't have said as a woman.
That
So
because he's complaining to you. Well, you have. I know it's. I know it's touchy. I know it's a touchy subject and how you word it. That, but I'm saying he's complaining to you as a woman because you are a woman. You're not his woman anymore, clearly, but you are a woman. You're the mother. You're the mother of his child. So he's complaining to the mother of his child, as in maybe he sees something that he maybe doesn't know how to explain to
But how
you
can you see something that you're not around to see? You
when he
only
when he has
So, but
huh?
I don't think it's something like, I think what he's trying to say is there could be a behavior, right? Or there could be something she said or a way that she acts around him that may only transpire like from being around other women or in your household or something. So what he's saying, like the complaints, like again, because it's not about the daughter, it's not about getting the daughter or spending time with her. It's about whatever it is he thinks you're not doing enough of. So the question, I guess from the
what are you
beginning,
not
it
doing enough
becomes
of?
a little confusing because the question was stated, why do some men want to be dads and then not do the job? It doesn't sound like he's not doing his job. It sounds like he expects you to also do your job and kind of be on an even playing field with him. And for whatever reason, because we don't know the whole story, right? We only know based
Yeah.
off, right here. So for whatever reason, whatever he knows that we don't know, for his mind, whether it's your work schedule, whatever the case is for him, he's saying it's not working. It's not working for him. He's doing X, Y, and Z. If they had to cut hours, change, whatever you're not doing is the cause of his complaining, not him having to do and be with his child. So I think when we take our children out of the equation with this co-parent situation and focus on what am I not doing to help my co-parent and vice versa, then it becomes a clearer picture because we can't use our children in every aspect. Clearly, he doesn't have a problem with doing for his daughter and having his daughter.
Yeah, that's not this
Correct.
thing is
That's
like you
what I
want
Well,
me
mean.
the
to
question
do.
that was posed is illogical in this sense. Then, am I wrong? Is the question illogical then, right? If he doesn't have a problem doing for his daughter, the question was, why do men want to be fathers and not do their job? That question doesn't suit this situation. Let me know if I'm wrong. 'Cause
Correct.
I worked a lot
Correct.
today. I could be a little bit overthinker. Okay, so I think that you can say, why do
That's
co-parents want to complain to the other? Like, I don't know. I just feel like we gotta change the narrative of the initial question because hearing it flushed out, it no longer is whole weight.
correct. I agree because
Okay.
this I actually question like, what is he not doing for you? Because this question seems a little bit more deeper than just him not doing his duties. Because if he's not doing his duties, I'm sorry, the world might hate me for this, but nigga, if you're not doing your duties, this is what they make child support for, correct?
Mm,
Where's the clap? Where's the clap, Rick?
mm. I
You
don't
don't
want
want
to clap
to.
for child support, but let's give
He
you
Well,
what you
said
mean.
if you're not doing your
you
duty.
No, I hear you.
If you're not doing your duty, that's when
Yeah.
But see, the only reason why we have to clap for child support is because you can't say that the man is not doing his duties because he is doing his duties. You just want something more, or he just
I
wants
don't want
something
nothing
more.
more from
But the
him. I
duties
do
are being
my
fulfilled.
part as a dad, and that's the only thing. And I'm doing my part as a mom. That's the only thing. Just don't complain about me doing my job when I don't complain that you're not about you doing your job. I don't come to you and text you about what she's not doing when it come down to school and stuff like that. And then you gotta factor in that she's only learned when I get the beginning backsplash. Like I have her Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I'm getting the beginning of her learning something new. So now I'm trying to venture into that. And then you getting the aftermath of her actually going to your house and learning it different with you. And I try to be like, give him ideas on what I do different. Like I try to make education fun for her so she can actually enjoy being educated, because 9 times out of 10 I don't know if she's just sitting at a desk all freaking day, but at least I try to use my whiteboard in my room to make it more fun with it, like do hangman with her words so
I
she'll
mean,
be able to spell it and interact with it. Oh no,
The fuck?
where you go?
You all right?
yeah, I'm good.
You got drop kicked. Shit crazy. You all right?
Yeah, no, I'm good. I just have the cellular device, guys.
Man, we're gonna have to say RIP to Nate right now. I don't know what's up with him.
No, I'm back, guys. Hold on, just give me 1 second. I'm gonna get back in the chat real quick. I'm back. Am I back?
You're
Yeah,
back.
you're back.
I'm back. I apologize. I happened to drop my phone because I was about to hand it to you real quick just now. You're talking in circles, baby. You're talking in circles. Like
Oh,
we already know that she's doing good in school. You said that.
that
That's
part.
not the problem here, like the problem basically is that you saying you don't want him to keep complaining about something because you're not complaining about something. And that's life, boo-boo. Like the job is being completed. He's doing his job and you're doing yours. Like you asked the question that was that what you speak,
Like,
you
long
asked the
as she
question that and what you're speaking to is kind of relevant to what you're speaking to. I mean, the question that you asked. So like, I mean, it don't make sense. It just don't make sense. So for it not to make sense, like
All right,
I just want to leave. I think you should just leave that situation alone. Like, because your question didn't match to what you was basically your debate, what you was arguing about tonight. Like, so
I let it go, but I just want him to stop. I just want the complaining to stop. I'm just tired of it.
I got you.
At this
I'm
point, it's like,
we spent a lot of
let
time
that
on this
man know
topic,
there.
so I'm
Let
gonna
that man
pause
know.
it. I'm
Give him
gonna
a
pause
call
it.
and
I'm
tell him
gonna
to
jump
stop
to another
complaining
topic.
because you don't complain.
I'm like, I don't
You heard?
complain. I don't even come to you for nothing.
No, you're gonna pause it and do what?
I'm gonna pause it and jump to another topic.
Okay.
Okay.
Doing enough when I
Welcome
went
back
over
to my
her
perspective.
homework.
I apologize. Shardy started jumping in and explaining herself. Could you rewind to that point where you said that you reached out and follow up from there? You reached out to her saying goodnight, your
I
daughter.
reached out to her saying goodnight, and then I get a text message like a minute later talking about don't explain nothing to her about it, but the situation is about her. So why not?
No,
But this is why I said what I said earlier.
The situation is
She
not about
gives
her.
that
The
man way
situation
too
is
much
about
power
you.
outside of the child. The power that they have between each other in arguments are between each other, not the child. They
But so
bickering
here's
between each
as an
other.
adult, he told the mother, "Do not explain this situation to our child." Right?
No, I feel you. But if
you
she's
can't-
no, I hear you. But she's
As a
reaching out to
child-
the daughter to tell her good night. It just
And-
sounds like this animosity between
So you-
homie
so-
and her
so-
whole time.
So you get into your own zone and think about your own personal shit, and you just black the fuck out.
That just
What you heard-
100%. But that ain't the case right
Okay,
here.
what you heard
This
her
just
say
sound
was,
like
after she said goodnight to her daughter, after she told her goodnight, then he messaged her and said, "Don't have this conversation with our child," which is a valid thing to say, because even if I'm talking about my
let her
son,
finish then. What else he said, Sharday? Hold on, let her finish then. I got you.
But the conversation is about how the only reason why I brought it up to her is because it's like.
So you brought it up to her, so that's why he said what he said.
No, I didn't bring it up to her. He didn't want me to bring it up to her, but I did bring it up to her because I told her at the end of the day, I asked her, I said, because your dad keep bringing up the fact, and it's like me as a mother, I'm getting tired. Like, I'm tired of arguing. I'm tired of the negative energy. I just want positive energy all around, even if it is coming down to everybody. If I'm going to dead it, I'm going to go to the source. The source is
you want positive energy.
we having this conversation about me not doing my part, and you're claiming that I'm not doing my part because of how she acts when it comes down to her reacting when school. So if homework wise and you go to her house and she go to your house and she act like she's oblivious to it, then that's her issue when it comes down to you. But when she's here, it's different. Like, she don't act oblivious. She act like she know it. It's plenty of times when I can go over her spelling words, she close her eyes and do tricks with it. But when she go to your house, she don't know nothing. That part I don't get. Because here she act like she know everything. She act like she don't need me to help her with her homework.
At this point, it sounds like it's one parent now. Y'all want to try again?
I mean, I don't get it. The baby passing in school.
Because that's my point. Josh saying was personal. I hear you. But it sounds like two people that got an issue with each other. It sounds like two people got an issue with each other. And between the stories, it's one person bickering about the other person, not about the child.
Because a lot of people say that he might just only be doing that because he probably still got feelings, but he can't.
But Josh, they're not co-parent, is what I'm saying. They're not co-parenting. They're trying to give off the illusion, but them niggas is bickering between each other.
Okay, so my thing is, here's the thing. What I was saying was, if he said, "Hey, don't bring this to our daughter XYZ," cool, for whatever reason, right? As two adults that's going back and forth and trying to figure it out, like, that could have been respected. That's all I'm saying. Because
I feel you. Generally, I feel you, but them niggas is not trying to work shit out. Is what I'm saying to you, John.
But we're not.
It's not the fact I'm not trying to work it out.
We're not talking about this specifically. We're answering to the points that were being made, Rick. So that's what I'm saying.
No, I feel you, but she's being specific.
And I understand that, but I'm talking about that situation. You trying to get into the background and shit. Don't nobody give a fuck about all that. We're talking about the question that was posed. Because
that's all I see. You see this door behind me?
But guess what?
You don't know this is door
information on it. Like, ain't nobody digging back fucking 3 years. Like, nigga, we talking about the here and now.
Well, you get a time frame on it. What's up with the 3 years?
I'm just saying, because you know.
We getting personal now. We getting personal.
Nigga.
Huh?
Nigga.
Rewind. I'm gonna chop this shit.
Let's go. Next topic.
Yeah, I'm sparking
it. Because this doesn't make any sense, and we about to start digging deep into your personal life.
That's why I try to pause this shit That's why I try to pause it
Sure.
and bring up a new,
I'ma just
healthier
let you-
topic.
I'm gonna just let you know. That nigga got feelings for you. You got feelings for that nigga.
Bars.
Get together. Get that shit together over there.
No,
Figure out what y'all gonna do.
I don't go back to you. I
It's
made
more
my
like
peace
that
with it. I let it
that
go.
baby walking around. That baby walking around talking about mama, dad. You gonna be tight when that baby come in and be like, yeah, I ain't gotta do this because I see daddy did it. You gonna be tight when that baby start talking like that.
And if she do, then that's what she do. And I ain't gonna be mad because that's part of her at the end of the day. But just don't talk to me like your dad. You better speak to me like I'm a lady.
All right. I wanna close out this topic.
Say no.
I appreciate y'all insight. I'm gonna come back and I wanna ask a different question, something more different, a little positive. Okay, so hopefully you guys can bring down this energy. You know what I'm saying, JC? You know,
Nah.
or you gonna
Stop
end up
talking-
like Nathan
stop
Phone.
talking about her, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Stop playing. Stop playing. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody trying to talk over each other. Like chill. Let one person talk at a time. I'm thinking everybody need like 2 minutes because niggas
Nah. Everything gotta get recorded. Every smoke, all emotion. Because why we gonna humble that shit? Why?
It's not about humbling, but I think we do need a little bit of order to this joint, right? Like, I really feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't feel like it got violent, though. You feel like it got violent?
No, I don't feel like it got violent, but I really feel like, nigga, I'm ready to fight you.
100%. And I told you gonna end up like the phone.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
she only want to fight you because you want to let her get her words out.
No, I understood. I like putting fire under her ass. You know what I'm saying? Like,
listen, I got the fire. Like, I mean, I listen to everything.
Let me end the topic. Let me end the topic. And we're gonna jump into another topic. Remember that question I asked? The second question you said we need more people. This is gonna be perfect.
All right, can you pause it? Let's go.
Yeah, we're gonna be right back.
We're gonna be right back.
I'm gonna end it.